Bode George reacts to Tinubu visits to Obasanjo. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. The chieftain of the People's Democratic Party, PDP Chief Bode George, has reacted to the visit of the All Progressive Congress, APC, presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to the resident's former President Olusegun Obasanjo in Abeokuta today. According to reports, Tinubu was accompanied to Obasanjo's residence by some notable leaders of his party to have a meeting which was held behind closed doors. The meeting is believed to be connected to Tinubu's ambition ahead of next year's presidential election. Reacting during an interview on politics today, Bode George said Baba Obasanjo remains an enigma. He is an icon and his doors must remain open to all Nigerians. But I can confidently tell you, where truth matters on issues of a nation, he will not bend any rules to make sure he tells truth to power. I do not know what Bola is looking for or what his mission is, but I can tell you he will be ready and willing to tell him his views on national issues. Fortunately, Bola belongs to the ruling party. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to look at the state of a country which is being managed by members of his own political party. But that judge don't come here again, no. And I'm not going to be surprised if they go for him as well. But the judge never come again. He don't come again. According to reports, OBJ told Tinubu to give young generations the chance to rule Nigeria because he's old and sick to be president. The report also said OBJ told Tinubu for fair and equity, let him step down for P2B. I don't think that is what they said, though. One thing I know all those past leaders would do is, just like IBB, there was a time people were trooping to IBB. And I'm like, people like IBB, what relevance is he to politics today? But I'm saying just maybe for consultant purposes, or maybe to fulfill all righteousness. And the thing is, these people, they will not, if you go to them, even the Alafi of was it the Alafi that died? Yes. People went to him, the Oni of Ife. People went to him, different people out. And I don't think they told them, step down or no. They will tell them what they want to hear. They'll tell them, oh, don't worry, you are going to, it's generally like that. We need somebody who is going to be speaking a bold truth to power. Who will not, yes, in as much as, yes, you want to venture into something or you want to, he wants to become the president of Nigeria. Why telling him he's going to succeed, but he needs to tell him the truth. I think that's what Bode's side of the story is talking about. He's saying he needs to tell, and sincerely, we need people who are going to look these people in the eye and tell them the truth. Sincerely, I have kept saying that for a very long time. I do not know what manifesto the All Progressives will be using this time around. Because, these people have 150, if not 200% chance to sweep all those political parties off their feet. Because why? They're in government. I don't mean it the wrong way. I mean it that government, they should prove themselves to Nigerians. It's supposed not to be a very big of a deal if the All Progressives, have done marvelously well. In fact, no matter who they bring us at this point, IDB in Nigeria is fine. Nigeria is working. Like they were able to fulfill like 50 to 60 or 70% of what they promised. Oh my goodness. We will not go even talk where this one they come. We don't care to know. But alas, the reverse is the case. The reverse is the case. The insecurity, all the primary functions of a government in this administration, none of them were catered for. Insecurity is the order of the day. There is killings, there is banditry, there is kidnappings everywhere. The things that Nigerians, as in the old times that used to happen, it's not happening now. What is going on? What is going on? And we have someone who was a major general in the Nigerian army who is sitting down there, and a whole lot of things are going from bad to worst. I don't mean bad to worst, I mean bad to worst. So we need at this point in time somebody who will come and say, no, bye, love you. This is how it is. And this is how it is supposed to be. Somebody that will not look at their face but will tell them the truth undiluted. Person that will not will not sugarcoat it for them or put it a little, strand of honey, no, or drop of honey, no. The person will tell them pure truth. All right, there is no way Bode George could claim to be completely innocent about the present state of the country. PDP looted this nation for 16 years, and APC has been on the same track in the last 7 years. What are we talking about? None of the two leading political parties is clean. What then are we talking about? Any politician that has had anything with the administration of this weak country in the last 2 decades is not qualified to rule the nation. They are all part of what the country has turned to, and they should all be sent packing. That is my honest truth, and this is my honest truth as well. People will be say they help in one way or the other. Then say before they light fire for one house, maybe you did it when they talk, tell them to make they no do. You don't understand. You supply matches or you supply the fuel with them pour for grant. Or now you go buy the fuel and say the one isn't do. You are all a partaker. You're a partaker. That is how it is. So yes, but there's something that I do talk about those who have been in government before. Because some people come out, and even when those people are holding very, very good messages, like we have somebody like OBJ coming out. Yes, OBJ is not, I'm not saying OBJ is a saint. No, he's not. But there are times where OBJ has come and given his 2 cents. These people, they are not sent. In fact, if they are sent, they will still be in power. If OBJ did beautifully well, and who else do beautifully well, do you think we are going to be doing it? At this point, you go say just continue. Yes. You will say there is no point, just continue ruling. But because these people, they never gave us the best. In fact, at this point, we don't even know what good leadership looks like. So that was what gave rise to let the election continue and let us see if we can get a better person. All right, my comrade, you have said it all, but at the same time, we are voting for individual this time and not party. This is the reason we are voting for Tinubu. He is coming to right all the wrong of Buhari. Vote and support him is brilliant and capable to lead the country well. It's sincerely, get one word with my mouth, but if I talk, I'm going to sound very offensive. But alas, everybody has the decision to make. We are not going to be voting. I don't know about you, but I'm not voting for someone who would not be able to perform. Some people who are saying, the presidency is not a place where you go and maybe you do bricklaying job, and uncle, it's tiring. Being the head of a small family, like family that you tell them sit down, they should sit down, your children. It is cumbersome, not to talk of you want to come and lead how many people. We need somebody who is he's in government, he needs information. He sends people to get information. He sits down and also get information so that when those people he sends comes back, he can be able to even discern if those people even went just to copy and paste, or if they really did the work to get information they are giving to him. All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in.